All right, so game 2. Now, what is this called? It's match point. Match point is called. Okay. See, I had assumed this was Circuit. Is it called Circuit City? Is that what it was called? Circuit Station? I don't know. There's another map that looks similar to this, but I actually like this a lot more. Okay, so game 2. Will Terran learn from his error of ways? Probably not, because he didn't actually know that he made a mistake, I don't think. Those turrets just should not be done. You just don't do it. I mean, you have a scan, you scan to see if he has it. If he's going Spire, then great. Do it. I remember hearing that Flash just like, you know, he understood the game so well that he just... Every time he scanned, it was like a very specific timings, just so he know he'd be safe. It was just... The man was just a master. However, ChrisRawwwr, not there yet. Let's see. Looks like he's going for the same wall-off thing. Will he go for Engineering Bay again? I feel like that was maybe not planned. I feel like it was maybe on the fly. He's just worried about a rush. Zerg, I feel like the FinalSight, I'm almost positive he's going to go for a 12 hatch again. We'll see what happens. It looks like he is. The money is piling up. So, yep, here he goes. Goes on for the hatchery. Terran, on the other hand, like he could probably even do a... command center first if he wanted to, especially if he's going to commit to this full wall off. Like, why not? I think he could probably get away with it. Let's see when Zerg goes for the pool. I actually am not entirely familiar. I'm very new to Starbow. I've watched a lot of Brood War. Not enough. I love the game though, and this is like the coolest mod in the world. I wish this was the actual Starcraft 2. I wish this was the game that people were playing, and it wasn't just a niche group of people playing this, because it's really good. It's really, really good. I like it a lot. So it looks like he took it down at 13? 13? Or maybe it was actually 12. Not regardless, not a big deal. And probably taking gas. Here we go, and goes for the gas. Alright, so he's probably going to get the 100 gas for speed and then pull him off. Again, Terran going for the Engineering Bay thing. He's really just scared of being rushed. And look at this, like, he should really look at the replay, because look at this. He made this wall. He didn't even need it. He doesn't need it. He's totally safe. Like, this command center is being delayed for a very long time. Unless he's going for some sort of aggressive push, this isn't helpful. He'd almost be better off not making the command center and just like going for like a +1 timing push or something. Because this is, I don't know. I don't like it. Not only that, he's going for lots of gas. Why? I guess he has to be going for a push. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. It looks like he is going for some sort of one base aggression. Yes, okay. Alright. I thought he was going crazy. But still, I don't know how I feel about it. How successful will this be? What's he going to be going for? He went, I mean, if he's going for a push, and it's going to this early, and he's not going to be using the engineering bay to like help with the push, this is a wasted investment. If those supply depots are right there, this doesn't need to be made. So what's he going for? He's going for this is a new upgrade. Oh, scanner sweep. Oh, he just allows you to scan. Okay. I don't know, guys. I don't know. If you're going for a one base aggression, everything you make should contribute to the attack. This is not contributing to the attack. So, 5 minutes into the game, we have 5 Marines. Zerg has an expansion and has 6 Zerglings. Zerg is very much so in the lead right now, and this is a very, very delayed command center. Like, what did you get out of doing this? You got nothing out of delaying this. You got... So, for the sake of scanner sweep, a wall, and 5 Marines, and a factory that's not being used, this just doesn't make sense. ChrisRawwwr, man, gotta look at your replays a little bit. All right, what's going on in Zergland? Zerg continues to push his economic advantage even higher, getting the Zerglings out here. Maybe a little too many Zerglings. He probably didn't need this many if he was just going for scouting information. He knows he can't break him at this point, so I don't think he's really trying to do that. So I think I would instead maybe make just a few Zerglings. He had no scouting information to tell him that he was in danger, so I think he made too many lings without really knowing. going for his third hatchery. I can't remember if this is earlier than last time, but it looks like he is just about fully saturated on both bases here. Not quite. He needs 5 more here, and he would need. Actually, I think he's good on here. Okay. So I imagine he's getting siege decked. Yes, he is. And but again, 5 Marines, a tank, 2 tanks. I don't know. It just wasn't worth it. He needed to do some sort of early aggression if he's going to be making those buildings that early. But oh well. I'll tell him later though. I feel like I'm right. I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. Zerg now going. Looks like he's going for the lurker. No, he's not. Yeah, yes he is. He's going for lurkers again. Going for +1. I like this. He's actually timing. It looks like. Let's check this out. Going for lurker, which takes 108 seconds. I'm sorry. Whoops. Wow, that's actually a really long upgrade. Oh my God, 240 seconds. Upgrades in Starbow and Brood War take a really long time. Wow. But it looks like he might be timing a lurker and +1 missile attack, which is what he basically did last time. Wasn't sure if the +1 was there or not. But yeah, it just looks like Chris is just playing scared a little bit. He's going for mech this time around, trying something new. But I feel like he's a little bit indecisive. I think if you're learning the game in RTS, you should always like try to do the same thing, and you try to do the same thing better every time you do. So even if you make mistakes, it's fine. But as long as you're improving on something, as long as you're a constant work in progress, failure is really beneficial to you. All right. So I feel like FinalSight could be like this. Like Starcraft 2, you can get away with just having 1 hatchery. You know, like 1 hatchery per base. But you only inject, these queens only inject 1 larva at a time. And I feel like he could get away with having a few more hatcheries. He could definitely be taking a 4th and maybe get some more macro hatcheries. Because look at the money. He's not even able to spend it. It's just too much. But he does have his lurkers. And then he's getting another hatchery and a viper nest, which is going to allow him to get to hive, I believe. This is essentially the building that replaced the infestation pit. Zergling's on the move. Got some nice spider mine placement over here. I like that. But again, he's just trapped inside of his base here, and his money's getting pretty high, and he is supply blocked. Oh God, ChrisRawwwr, man, stop it! All right, do we move it in? And up, doesn't go off. Lurkers on the way. I'm not really sure how lurkers do against mech. I feel like not that well. If he was gonna, I mean, siege tanks would just kind of wreck him, I think. But yeah, there you go. But he does have the economic advantage, taking a 4th base again. Thank God. So maybe he'll get a Spire now. I feel like that would be the better play. He's already got the Lings. Lurkers are they're gonna be hard to make him work. He could go for a drop though. That'd be he can get use out of the lurkers that way. But I don't know. We'll see what he does. Ion thrusters. What is that for? Oh, that's for the vultures, of course. Okay. All right. What's your plan, Zerg? What are you gonna tech into? You just gonna stick with this? He's going for hive now. I guess he could go for defilers, which I don't remember if you need a defiler den for that or not in this game. You do, defiler mound if you need hive first. So that's probably what he's planning on doing, I imagine. Oh, setting off some spider mines. Vultures. Looks like they do pretty okay against Lings as long as there's not too many of them. I think those lurkers need to get... These lurkers aren't being very useful. They need to do something here. Okay, it looks like he's going to be holding this area, I guess. Okay. So this is the area leading into his base, I believe. Yes? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay. My bad. I'm still not using this map yet. It's kind of, I don't know. I feel like they'd be better off over here. Maybe even over here or over here. But despite ChrisRawwwr having what I would call a really bad opening, his unit choice I think is going to give FinalSight some problems. But we'll see though. Moving in. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, ChrisRawwwr needs to like get on the move here a little bit, you know, be a little more aggressive. .28 lings coming out for FinalSight. Getting +1 armor. And it looks like he is indeed going for the Defiler mount. But sticking on... No, this will work. This will work. I think it'll be hard, though. Yeah, this is why Tank's going to beat out Lurkers for now. Alright. Retreating back. I like this. This is pretty cool, though, because these SCVs are actually permanent. So as soon as they're done repairing, you can actually send them right back to work. Very cool. Alright, FinalSight playing it smart. Right outside that scan range. I like it. And here comes a huge flock of lings. Not flock. Yeah. Maybe not that huge. But... Oh, wow. Okay, the tank actually dies. Okay. He needs to be using this third base. Make SCVs. Yeah, ChrisRawwwr's macro has got some problems. He should probably transfer some workers maybe down here. Pretty soon anyways. Is he gonna... Come on, inject. Oh, alright. Doing pretty well with just lings and lurkers without defilers. Defilers now finally coming in. Does he have consumed? Does not have consumed yet. Is he going to be researching it? Yes. Okay, cool. Wow. Okay. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Alright. Man, I feel like ChrisRawwwr's macro fell apart during all those fights. He just wasn't making anything. FinalSight moving in. Sacrificing lings for no reason, but it's okay. He comes around this way and attacks from the front. Puts a Dark Swarm here and moves the Lurkers in. It's going to be really, really good. Waiting for that Consume to finish. Getting that +1 armor. He could definitely have afforded a second Evo chamber at some point. But he didn't. And that's okay. But his money is floating really, really high, and I feel like a problem of this is, A, the macro, he's just not making units while he's in fights, and he doesn't have extra hatcheries. These one queen, from what I've seen from playing this a little bit, is that they can support up to 3 hatcheries. Just one queen can support up to 3 hatcheries. Look at this. This is only 15 energy required to inject. Oh, and here comes the Dark Swarm. He's going to be trying to... This looks like it's going to be kind of effective. I feel like he lost a lot of units in this. Yeah. It's a good idea. There just wasn't enough stuff. So, losing a lot of important units there. Alright, 7 more Defilers coming out. He needs to expand more though. He's got the advantage, man. Although I am actually impressed. Like, this is, granted this isn't fully saturated, but, like, this is almost 20 minutes into the game, and these resources still haven't quite been, consumed yet, so, alright. Getting a lot of Lurkers now. That is a lot of Siege Tanks, though. Man. This is actually getting kind of hard to break. If he had tech to mutas, this would be GG, you know, but he's stuck on these Lurkers, perhaps a little stubbornly. But, well, we'll see what happens. Because, like, imagine, like, all these guys could be mutas. He's got the mineral bank to handle it. So he could have, if he had 16 mulists right now, he could just tire fire down any Goliaths, and that'd be GG, you know? This game, he didn't make those crazy missile turrets, so, you know, props to ChrisRawwwr this time. He's got 3 Vikings, so that wouldn't be a problem either. Taking his 5th base, getting the gas. 4 more lurkers. He's just trying to like overpower him with lurkers, but I think he might, if he attacks into this stupidly, it's gonna be really bad. Oh God, stop it! You've been attacked there so many times. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. This might actually work, maybe. Oh, this might work. He has so many, it might work. Maybe not though. Yeah. Damn, just what a waste. Oh God, what a waste of money. Jesus Christ. Okay. So let's see. ChrisRawwwr, if he would just expand, he could push this advantage a bit. Hell, if he pushed out right now, this probably gives him some serious trouble. He lost a lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff. If he pushes out right now and like commits, he might do some serious damage. Maybe. But of course, FinalSight has such an economic lead, it's insane. Like, he's got to be out of money here. Nearly out of money. And we're on a 5-base Zerg. Well, almost 5 bases. It's almost saturated. Once this, I think he's been doing a good job, actually, of transferring workers for the most part. So, props to FinalSight. He might have, how many drones does he actually have? He has 66 drones. He could probably get away with having a little more. 66 is optimal for Starcraft 2, like just barely. That's like the bare minimum of like max bases, you know, like 16 on minerals, 3 on gas for each base. So on Starcraft 2 that would make sense, 22. But in this, not exactly the same. Terran moving out. And this looks like it's gonna be tough to stop. And this is a real tragedy here, because FinalSight had just played the macro side of his game infinitely better, but his tactics were left a lot to be desired. So here we go. FinalSight could do this. He's unsieged. Oh boy. Oh boy. Actually, ChrisRawwwr is gonna be in trouble. Oh God. This is actually bad. It looked like a really scary attack, but after this is all dead, that's GG. There's no way he can come back from this. It's just over. That is game. Yeah, he has just some science vessels, some stray vultures, and a Goliath, and that is it. He finally does take a 3rd. He takes his 3rd at his 5th because he just can't hold this. But he needs to just move in. There's like a flood of lings and it'd be over. Now he's getting the Spire. Oh man. +2 missile. Oh, halfway there. Looks like he's now gonna start using normal hydros. Again though, look at this bank he has. This is an insane bank. If he had enough hatcheries, how many larvae does he have on this right now? He actually is spending all of his larvae. What does that mean then? He means he has a lot of money that he can't spend because he doesn't have enough hatcheries. He just doesn't have enough hatcheries. This is what StarCraft 2 looks like, not Starbow or Brood War. You have a lot more hatcheries per base. His money just could be spent, but it's not. Man, those irradiates are pretty strong. One trick too that you can do, he might not know about it. You can actually irradiate your own science vessel and move your science vessel all around their units, and that'll actually do a lot of damage. This could be over. It might be. It might be. FinalSight looks like he might be taking the game. Yeah, wow, that's a lot. Hey, the Scourge. Haven't seen those in a while. And there goes the science vessels. All right, very cool. Oh, there goes the other one. Nice. Okay. And that is over. FinalSight doesn't realize this game by now. He should have realized it a long time ago. I mean, he's got the third up, kinda. He's got 5 SVs on there, but this just doesn't matter. And there we go. He just needs to flood in with some units. Again, just not enough hatcheries. Somehow. And the burrow. Alright, GG. Well played by FinalSight. Oh boy. Oh, what you gonna do? Anyways, thanks for watching. I think that'll be it for now. This is my first time casting a game. Let me know what you thought. I'm certainly not an expert, and maybe some of the things I had said were incorrect, and if they were, let me know, and I will be sure to correct it in the future. Anyways, thanks for watching. Take care, guys.